And welcome to what is actually the 9th session of Slay the Princess. I said the wrong number last time. I swear I'm not brain dead today. I'm just a little out of it. Yeah, we can say out of it. Anyway, today we are just doing gallery hunting with the help of a Steam flowchart and a gallery guide. Yeah. So, hey Beardy, how you doing? The plan for the day, if I can go over to my... That's not what I wanted to click on. I wanted to click on that button. I wanted to click on the memories. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is finish off the missing gallery pieces of The Stranger, which is currently 2 of them, because I got a very interesting ending on my second playthrough. Check the VODs for more of that. But also, we're going to eventually try to get to these, but not today, potentially. It all depends on how quickly I can get through some stuff. So, we are going to start by turning around and leaving.
You're just going to...
And skipping. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin, not going to the cabin.
Oh.
Skipping. Turn and leave again, skipping. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Skipping. Thank you for the gift, Beardy. Start walking in a different direction, and skipping. Chapter 2, The Stranger, we're here. We are actually here. Which is the super easy part. The next part is to, not screw up. I just need to double check a thing with the gallery guide, because I forgot to scroll to it. And the quick links don't actually... what's the phrase? The hot links on my guide just open up a brand new tab. Anyway, what were we doing? Right. Wait, hey, I don't know if staying in the woods forever actually does anything. I'm just gonna do a quick save, just to see what happens.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
I have not encountered that before. At least I don't think I have. Did I do the lie option? No, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the cabin. I don't remember stuff that I do. Anyway, we can skip through most of this.
The cabin interior...
Okay, so we do not take the blade, but we do enter the basement.
The door to the basement...
we don't even have a weapon. Right, I forgot about that.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
That is still one of my favorite lines in the entirety of this game. Now we can skip. We are going to take the soft stairs to the right. I never did that before.
The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. Soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
That's mildly disturbing, but also, what a way to go.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Hey, Red Eyes, how you doing?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Oh, so this loops back to the same option as the harsh stairs. Interesting.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was the exact same thing as last time, other than how it transitioned to the princess, I think.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Red Eyes, thank you for the giftage.
Oh well, that was a trip, and now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Okay, I can skip part of this, but I need to go through every single dialogue option until she completely splits.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
Oh yeah, this is where things start to get wonky. I like wonky.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
Not really.
But unlike this, it's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
Yes.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
So, Red Eyes, as a reminder, the Discord server exists, and you just need to pop in and see what my availability is at any time. And the way to get to the Discord server is by following the link in my bio. It's also where you can track the VODs of every single session of Slay the Princess I have done so far.
Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Us gain wisdom! It's not just my Discord. The Discord is co-owned by several members of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TikTok dueling community. Well, just me and Guardian and a couple people moderate, and we just try to set up schedules. Some of us are better than others at updating our schedules. I'm kind of terrible at it.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts reasoned their way into your head, unthink them. It's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Do we?
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That's the plan!
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blend.
Nope!
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
But that's the plan. What's... Now we're gonna do... Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
To cause chaos. You're apparently a threat to the world, and I was sent here to slay you.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Well, I've seen the alternate timelines, so... a little.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Delightful.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
That's the thing. I'm not given any other information. So, I think... hang on, let me see. Yes, you are. Anyway, back to the memories. No, I keep doing that. It's the save icon to get down to memories. Anyway, red eyes. Just remind me at a later date to add you into the list of tabs. Okay, yes, we did finally get the split her as much as possible. Which means...
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Okay, so now I have the multi-option, and it's going to go through everything we've already seen before.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Yep, and that's the end of the dialogues. I'm going to do It's Going to Be Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I say because she gets absorbed instantly. You'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns. Yeah, you're going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. You're not messing with us, right?
Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror, gaze on the reflection, sign, blah, blah, blah. Unraveled. We've been through part of this before. Long, quiet cabin. We approach.
There's a world beyond.
Okay. I'm 90% sure. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction. A winding
Yeah, I have done that one before.
They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Oh, I believe there's a slightly different line because I went in without the knife. How many more?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then...
Okay, so the next one is my next and final one. We already done all of that. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Everything go dark and you die. Okay. I am going
You're on a path
to do a thing.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, I have found my flowchart. I am going into the memories. Okay, that is the nightmare, and we have found the wraith earlier. So from the nightmare, get shoved into a bottomless pit is okay. See what's behind the mask. Okay. Okay, we need to go to the nightmare route, which is from locking her away, or trying to. Okay, then we will go into the cabin. Proceed to the cabin. Enter the basement. Doesn't matter if we take the blade or not.
The
Okay. We will continue down the stairs. Talk a bit.
Okay.
Crap, my game froze mid-freeze. Now, we are going to keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Because I never did that dialogue option before.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
We are going to lock her in the basement.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
I know.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Red Ice, thank you for the additional giftage. And, we are on our way to a pathway that we have experienced before, but we've never gone about it this way, and I've got shivers down my spine.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
I think I have seen this entire dialogue route from this side now.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
In order to save some time, I am going to click the skip. Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. Or, so all of it was an act. You're not really innocent or harmless, you're not even a princess, you're a monster. I don't think I've done option number 2.
I can be innocent and harmless.
No, I have.
If you want to be. Teasing me with...
So we're going to click the skip button, and we are in nightmare mode. Okay, so from here... I am going back to the Excel sheet. And, nightmare. Where is it in this thing? I need to figure out how to get to moment of clarity. I think I get that from Nightmare. Yeah, in order to get to Moment of Clarity, I need to get to Nightmare. I have no idea what Moment of Clarity is, which is just... It sounds awesome. It is further back. Adversary, Tower, Spectre, Nightmare! There we are. Okay. So, going back into the memories. This is going to lead into one of two new options. Do I try to... I don't know what to do. We did set the nightmare loose upon the world, so that leads to being absorbed. We couldn't get shoved into a bottomless pit. Or do we see what's behind the mask? In order to do what's behind the mask, I think, you know what? Because we're going to be doing more playthroughs later, I want to do behind the mask first, which seems like the pacifist route. Proceed to the cabin.
Oh. The interior of the cabin is plain.
Yeah, we've seen that. We entered the basement without taking the blade.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favours. You cross over.
Skipping. We continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. I'm going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
That part is always terrifying. We click do nothing.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
That static always, like, fucks with my brain, and I hate it.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
So, fun fact, Soy, by the time you watch this, I need to give you more credit than I should have earlier, because this actually helped with a minor anxiety attack that I was having recently, after you told me that this was your solution. So, I wanted to save it for this moment to tell you. You're a genius.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. Doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
The only option is to remain with your nightmare. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try to kill you, so do your worst. Remain with the nightmare.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Yeah, that's mildly terrifying. It's only going to get worse from here.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Yeah, this is awful.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. What the fuck? The moment of clarity, that's not... I wanted to get here, but not at this cost.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing? There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
I guess it feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that. Did not? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Well, shit. I've discovered the other path where I can have multiple voices join me at the exact same time. How delightful. Exact same time. How delightful.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
Oh, everybody's here, aren't they?
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
Let me guess. Smitten will pop in next.
We can't be unfeeling.
Nope.
Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free.
There's the smitten.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Well, I mean, I did, and it kinda ruined my life for 3 years. Yeah. Let's not go any further down that rabbit hole.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
So, Jenna, welcome to Slay the Princess, a horror romance visual novel done almost entirely in black and white sketch. Every single voice that is done from this side of things is one voice actor playing all of the different facets of your personality. And I somehow ended on the pathway where everyone is happy, and well, not happy, but everyone is here. So yeah! Love it. I think they're all wrong. Or, that's a good question. How many times have you all been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? What it can be? Yeah, there's only 2 voice actors in this entire game. One for every version of yourself and the narrator, and one for every version of the princess. And this game is also relatively inexpensive, but it has infinite replayability because fractured timelines and everything. You know, we're gonna do, that's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all. It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here one of those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here. Every single time. You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged. You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong. She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
if I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. Maybe you're shattered in your own way. Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment? Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere. Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares?
Is that the only bold text I have seen this entire game? I can't be certain, but I think it is.
They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers. And they all stand in equivalent torment.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us.
True.
And then she smashes us into smaller pieces.
That only happens in the timeline when she gets super violent, which is about half of them.
If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago. Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
Fuck no, they're happy here. Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
I mean, I had this happen to me and I'm not traumatized. Well, there was last week.
And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same. Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
What if we don't go to the cabin, or I feel so disjointed I don't know if I can pull it off, I don't know if I can slay her?
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me. He's worse than her.
What if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that. It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Fuck it, we'll proceed to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
That's creepy.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
I kind of want to revisit this on a path where I am not about to get the final mirror.
Or you could just give up. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side. And we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
So, Jenna, to clarify, every single time you play Slay the Princess, at the end of a set number of chapters, the timeline quote-unquote resets, but it still continues, and you have to do 5 individual time loops in order to get to the true ending, which we are about to do. This is our 5th loop.
Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one. Do you think it'll work?
I mean, why shouldn't it?
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Except for the timeline where I couldn't.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Oh, what the fuck? Soy, I know you're going to watch this. What do I do to get the unlocked things? Hey, Star. Take the blade, or you have to take the blade. Star, you missed me have another WTF moment earlier. But I need to know what to do in order to unlock the more dialogues, just like I got stuck when we were back with the tower? I want to say it was the tower. We're going to, you have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is very deep.
I'm about to get jump scared, aren't I?
Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread.
It's the Nightmare Mask!
It's she's watching us. She never stops watching us.
I've been concerned.
You really are a coward.
No shit!
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
I'm sorry. Melt?
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. It's like this you take me in and let me out.
Star, trust me, this is only the creepiest of the endings, I think. Maybe. Any path time, any way that you go down the path involving the nightmare, weird shit happens. Except for you when you date your own nightmare. If you date your nightmare, things are awesome.
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. Oh, I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
All I can do is take the hand.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
And I hate you too, narrator.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Become an eldritch being and get absorbed into the nothing.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Star? I'm going to disagree. There is no such thing as too many freaking arms. The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
You do not get the chance to respond. Why is it on the far left of the screen? It's normally at the bottom.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it. Oh, you stop with the smashing. What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Approach the mirror. Step for the mirror until your secrets remain hidden and its mysteries remain
Someone
unresolved.
tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fears gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth.
Hey, Mac, how you doing?
I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just as shocked as you are, Star. Stubborn said that they're done fighting? What the heck? Silence, they're gone, mirror, blah blah blah. We've been through this before. Alright, are you me?
No.
We skip until we get to the shatter. Okay, we have questions we've never had done. Where is this place? Where are we?
A construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Scroll to the bottom. And what is... And the people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
And what is my true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Okay, so we have seen this before. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. Or, I'm pretty sure death is good, actually, important even. Why would you want to... yeah.
That's your belief. There's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Okay. My controller locked. But I've died plenty of times.
You haven't. You've flirted with dying. You've played pretend. But your consciousness is an unbroken stream.
Wait, what was the top option? In one of my lives, you've doubted yourself. You thought that all of this was wrong.
Oh, did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
How is this to get rid of the world of death?
By slaying the princess. Once she's gone, everyone will get to exist exactly as they are. No more fear, no more howling chaos, just life. Forever.
How do you know everybody else also doesn't experience death the way I do?
They obviously don't. You experience death the way you do by design and by your unique nature.
I get 3 more. I think you're wrong. I don't think dying is bad at all, and you're just making all this up as you go.
If you really want to waste valuable time telling me I'm wrong, we both know I'm not, then that's your prerogative.
What is the princess did you make her to?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
So taking a moment away from playing the game to address Shadow. I'm sorry to hear that, Shadow. A lot of the toxic people in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community are starting to filter themselves out. At the very least, from what I have been able to see, the only really toxic person left in this community is probably Max, but we're not going to talk about him.
Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Aha, right. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, or... I think you're out of... You know what? I think you're out of time.
So I am. And so it was always going to be. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Final fragment, newfound clarity. We can skip till we go to there. I do want to check one thing, though. We go into memories. Yep, there is the moment of clarity. Bear witness to one's darkest fears. I got everything. Yes, I did get everything, but at what cost? So we're going to skip a little bit. Do you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversations?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Alright, so, what happens now?
Ever the passive player.
We skip to... stories?
Even a...
No, we did that.
Of course I...
No, we did that as well. Do I finally have the options? I have to go through all the explorers again, don't I? There we are.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own health, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
So, Star, we do have to go through all of this. I apologize.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Address the statement's vessel directly. I wish I could share my heart with you, or you showed me your heart to... You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see.
I am aware of what it did to you, but it is through the pain and vulnerability that we heal. Will you leave all who have been hurt to live unmended?
Masses of molecules. There is no beginning, there is no end. And there is no end. The flood of there is only the flood of particles. Every moment is like every possible station at once. And then you hold them all again.
Okay, I have to check memories. Okay, so we did get that for the moment of clarity. Right. We already did the nightmare on a previous playthrough. I'm forgetting things. I apologize for that.
But in the end, you have elected it back for a brief moment. Both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
What is that? We're gonna address the statement directly, I guess. To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not just shed the confines of our old selves and create? To be everything at once is the same to be nothing at all. Why would either of us want that? That's the passive-aggressive one, I think.
Here is where words fail us. So long as we both exist, we will always be distinct. The only thing to fear is a reality without me.
Are you sure about that?
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is still?
I've been waiting for this one. The one where it's the one from last time, where we got our happily ever after.
You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things that we did for us?
Address the statement directly? Oh no. Oh no! No matter what I choose, my heart's gonna break. Okay, the only reason we weren't happy was because we couldn't forget. There's a version of that world worth living in.
You steep yourself deeper in delusion. I pity you for the thoughts that dance in your mind, and I will break them before we're through.
Ah!
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. You let me move, and I slam the door. But that is not the end. And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
I need to check something because I'm trying to remember a specific what order I went through. No, I'm not going to check. We'll address the statement directly. If there are no Indians, there are no ones. With time, we could have been better.
And there is always time. Once was one, and was two, and there was one again. You gave me shelter when you were in one down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again. The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us.
That has to be the princess from Princess and the Dragon.
It took you from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again.
I need to check now. Memories? Yep, that was it.
You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
Statement directly. Just because we're back, that doesn't mean we can I miss being so close to you. Yeah.
Then leave with me.
Okay. We're checking the memories once more for the end of everything. We have quite a lot. Freedomless gods, freedomless gods. End is never the end is never the end. Leave ending. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to hate myself for it very soon. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake your will, rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Easy to believe in things.
It is from my vantage point.
I have seen that. What happens if you think we leave?
This universe dies, and a new one is born, and that one dies.
Yeah, I've seen that one before. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry.
Even now you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
Yep, there's the hero, right on time. Which hero are you?
I'm all of them. I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice.
It's good to be here. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
So, Star, unlike last time where I freaked myself out, I have been kind to every single voice as we approached the mirror. So we're gonna slay this bitch. I'm ready.
Then let's go. And here we are.
Okay, we have seen that. Take the blade.
That's probably for the best.
Old time's
Yeah.
sake, I guess.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're going to need that blade.
Okay, is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Alright, narrating on.
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Okay. How, good riddance?
Even after you decided to see his plans through, I guess you can like the idea and hate the man.
Basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
Skip, we both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Taking down
Down
the stairs.
we go.
I should not have
We
skipped
shouldn't
that.
keep her waiting.
I apologize. I should not have skipped that.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Okay. This is where we are going to violate the cardinal rule of slay the princess once more, because it never panned out the other times. We are going to create a quick save, and we'll sit with her. We are going to go through all the explorations, and we are going to slay her, and say sorry about it.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
The only way to slay the you out there, it's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than a person.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Dude, could I? Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people up there, if you continue to exist? Don't they continue to suffer? I don't want to forget you. Definitely I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done it before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
We'd have to decide this every single time, forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you, and I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Samurai-mon! How you doing? Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Eventually, I will have to make my way back here and agree to the plan. I don't want to do either of these explore options. I'm sorry, but I can't do that, and we're gonna slay the princess.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left is her small, melancholic witnesses to the borders of your heart. Samurai Man, to answer what's going on, many things, but mostly one of my new... Well, I've been playing this for 9 sessions here on TikTok, and uploading them to YT afterwards. No doubt, this is going to enter the halls of my 20 favorite games of all time. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each other with a piece of each other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended, things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? Doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin! You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. Then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
Path in the woods outside are empty canvas, but there's even more beyond the place. First, your laborer will free from death. Set yourself free. Please let me have the good version of this. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel a sensation in your limbs you couldn't fathom. Everything is here, you. The familiar wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the gates of the construct pressing on in you, confining across the infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then, shattering your earth dream of realize the endless expanse of absolute reality. New absolute reality forged by will on the long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hand countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in the new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I think I got the good version of this bad ending.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination. We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, the coercion, the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this. That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the packing order, we are the packing order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. But yeah, we can do that.
I accidentally tapped. What was the thing? No problem, we can do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got the good version of the bad ending. At least I like to think of it as a bad ending of sorts. We can skip this. We're gonna attack memories again. The end of everything. I didn't exactly unlock anything new in the gallery, but I did... I think Slay Her Once and For All is when I slay her without sitting next to her. So, yes, we are going to cheat. We are going to load our quick save. Yeah, that is our current quick save. Okay. We cheated. We cheated. Okay, we cheated. We're okay with cheating. Okay? Okay. Slay the princess.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
Leave cabin? Leave the cabin itself. Okay, there was nothing out of that. Okay. I'm at a loss at what to do, then, in order to get that part of the gallery unlocked. We'll figure it out eventually. We always do. However, with the time we have left, we are going to do the thing I've been meaning to try to do for a while. Time for a new game. Okay, so, for this particular version of events, we are going to get so many random openings. It doesn't matter what we do, because we're going to make the exact same choice in Chapter 2 no matter what, which is leave. We're going for...
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess.
We're going to the incomplete existence, as it's referred to.
The interior.
Let's enter the basement. Continue down the stairs. Examine the chains. Going to check. Return. And slay the princess.
Without... Though your nerves
finish the job. Yep, that was the witch. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna leave.
Oh, you're the boss. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Not going to the cabin.
Oh.
Leave again. I like it. Seems like someone got some great acoustics. I need to learn to stop skipping that part. Blech. I word good. World around you is unwound. This is a nightmare wake up. It's not. We're back to chapter 1.
You're on up.
Skipping. Silent to the lead to the cabin. Skipping. Proceed to the cabin. Skipping. Take the blade. Skipping into the basement. Skipping. Continue down the stairs. Skipping. Steal nurse and step forward. Skipping. Slay princess.
Yes.
She's dead. Leave.
You open.
Bullshit, let me out of here. Hell no. Anything to get out of the hell. Take the knife, we're on Spectre. Doesn't matter. Turn around and leave.
Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you eat?
Okay, we can skip that, and then we will go... Not go into the cabin. Once more. We're gonna... oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he? Alright, turn around and leave again.
Keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah, we're just gonna, like, do... We're gonna tap skip narrator.
Turn around and trek back down the... Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like... home.
Unwound, physical matter replacement texture, nothing is quiet. You have been here before, memory returns. Distant rumbling and the sound of many sounds, undulating pulse, louder so the another that comes close. That which dwells in the empty spaces contracts across the edges of your mind. She is furious. Betrayal. Every door you close on me is a door you close on yourself. Do you want to linger here, entwined with a creature you taught to hate forever? Eternity never ends. Cold spite, our infinite shrink into something less. And I hate you repeating over and over. Back to chapter 1 here in The Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
We're going to skip. Continue to cabin. Skip cabin. Skip blade. Skip basement. Skip stairs. Skip. Step forward. Skip. Slay. Skip. Too easy. Remove blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
I never did remove blade, did I?
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Am I on the razor?
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as you...
And I'd see you around.
You was... whatever that's worth.
Yeah,
Everything goes
it's
dark,
razor.
And you die. You're on a path.
Alright, we skip that. Turn around and leave.
And away we go. Good call. Seriously? You're just going to...
Not going to the cabin.
I suppose you just quietly continue down that strain.
Leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you wait. Something isn't right. Can you still... What's going on? Where are we? That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
Alright, I did kind of do this before with the cheated. Unwound, physical matter, plus protection at the command vendor before memory returns. There's a distant rumbling, something, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we did that line before. Desperate, please. I do not hate you. I am sorry I said I hate you. I do not have to hate you. We can still leave this place together. An offering, we can be friends. Ecstasy, you're elated. You have never felt more elated than you feel now. Everything is good. You cannot remember what it was like to feel anything other than euphoric joy. A reminder, we can be worse than enemies. Agony, you are torn into a million pieces and you feel pain in each of them. You have never felt more miserable than you feel now. You cannot remember what it is like to feel anything other than anguish. Mercy, you are elated again. You have never felt more elated than you feel now. In contrast to the agony you have suffered, the elation is better than all of the other elation you have experienced. Round eyes looking up at you. I need a vessel so that I can be finished. I cannot find them on my own, for they are me. You are the only one who can do this. You are our only salvation. We're still not going to do it.
You're here to slay.
We're going to skip. Continue to the cabin. And skip. Proceed to the cabin. And skip. We are entering the basement without the knife. And skip. Continue down the stairs and skip. Examine the chains and skip. Check and skip. Return and skip. And save the princess and skip. Approach the locked door and skip. And warn her and skip. Resist and skip. Okay, turn around and leave.
Running away? What are you doing? We have to save her. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Not going to the cabin.
Oh, I suppose you just quietly continue down the path. That's strange.
Leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin. What's going on? Where are we? Oh, I don't like this one bit. There's not a single damsel in sight. Well done.
Unwound memory return. Rumbling. Dejection. Feelers limp against your soul. Why? Long silence. A hollow heart. I don't want to see you. Back again. We skip. Cabin. Skip. Cabin. Skip. Blade. Skip. Basement. Skip. Stairs. Skip. Forward. Skip. Drop the blade and skip. Thank you, maybe now we can just talk. Skip. Talked enough.
Oh.
Skip. Slay.
Doubt.
Skip. Give up?
You see?
Skip. Okay, so that's to help me remember how to get to the tower. Leave.
We should just leave. There's nothing we can do to stop her, so we might as well enjoy what little time we have left. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Not going to the cabin.
Oh, suppose you just quietly continue that strip.
Leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine. You turn around and wait. Something isn't right. Can you still hear what's going on? Where are we? We're dead, obviously.
Okay, this version of events is probably going to wreck me. Again. Returns, rumbling, yep. The feelers hold you in a gentle caress. Resignation, I cannot stop you, but our spool is nearly taut. A warning, if you come here again, we will be here forever. I don't care, we're gonna do it.
You're here.
Cabin. Cabin. Basement. Lie. Talk. Retrieve without saying a word.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains?
This is newish.
She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But you hear the conviction in her voice. I don't think she's bluffing.
We have experienced lines similar to this.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I was you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save, after all. You slowly creep down the...
Yeah, we've seen this version. Finish
Your
this.
eyes start to the corners. Where is she? You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Come on out, let's get this over
I
with.
can wait. I'm very patient.
Venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
This is an alternative path. The alternative path to the beast, isn't it?
The velocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, I was right. An alternative path to the beast.
You're on a pump.
Okay, we leave
Yes,
again.
We're safer taking flight. Seriously? Huh. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path. That's strange. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine.
Okay.
You turn around and trek back down. Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear what's going on? Where are we? A dark place. Thoughts like us shouldn't be here.
Alright, we did it, boys. Unwound, nothing, memory. Rumbling. Oblivion. The many feelers pull your shape into something formless. You have made a decision. It is the wrong one. I love you. You are bliss, joy, understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. You are agony. You are numbing. You are agony. A numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. Bliss, joy, understanding everywhere at once. Your soul must fade away. I love you. Agony, I can either exist or my consciousness fades away. Let's quick save again, because I am a coward. Exist. Nope. Consciousness fades away, apparently. Yep, we got the Oblivion ending. I just realized that the songs used on each path changes when you do the thing. At the very end, you get a playlist of all the songs you've encountered on that pathway. That's cool. And, slightly depressing. Alright, we've been at it for about an hour and 45. Do I want to... Let's check a couple of things. So, we have seen everything on the spaces between. So, I'm now going to peek into the spoilers of the end of everything. Find your freedom as gods. Okay, so that's how I do that. That's going to be something we look forward to later. Go back to where it all started. So that's what I needed to do. Okay. That sucks. We don't think there is a way. Oh man, I've got to do that for my next run. I have to do that for my next run. I have to. Okay. We officially know what we're doing next. I just need to double check. What have we done? Okay, we have the gray. We don't have the cage. Do we have the wild? I can't... Wait, is the wild a thing? The wild, the den, the what? Some of the things in my spreadsheet don't make sense. But, okay, I think these two pieces, because now I know how to get them, they're going to be ones for once I get even more of the see through their eyes at the end of the worlds, and we're just repeating stuff for the sake of repeating stuff. Return to your strange beginning and slay her once for all. I figured out what that is. And without any outside helps, that I need to ignore the hero on the way in. So yeah, I feel like I accidentally fucked things up, but I did, at the very least, get new dialogue. And if this was the Steam version, it would obviously have been an achievement. Probably. Okay, so, we are going to start a brand new game, and we are going to give ourselves the Stranger for our first run, because we are going for a very specific and uncomfortable ending.
Seriously? You're just going to...
Don't care, not killing a princess.
There's
Different
all-
direction. Yep, stranger. I'm going to do... Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
A warning. The cabin interior is...
Okay. In order for me to do this correctly, I am not going to take the blade. We will take the center staircase because we haven't done that yet.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you've made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
What the f...
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Alright, and we're back in the loop.
Sense of your...
We can skip the loop. Can I help you?
What the hell was that? What?
We skip. We're just
And
going to
yet
go
here
into
you
the
are.
explorations.
How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so... blank. I have no idea who she is. Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart.
Right, I didn't take the knife the first time, so of course there's new dialogue.
If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks,
Skip. What's your name?
Princess. You can call me Princess if you'd like.
Getting
I don't
weird.
remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Reason.
Is this a quiz? But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
I accidentally skipped something that, This is a quiz. If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Stranger is like the weirdest thing ever with all the different dialogue options. I'm losing my mind.
okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. which is why... How would we always stop, can we? Well, that's where the blade... This is
Yeah, we've all seen that. Okay. I just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Oops.
She's gone. Is that a...
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
something dreadful? No. Don't do that.
The narrator's gone.
What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know where she went.
Right. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Approach.
Don't.
I have to ignore him. Oh no, that's the bad. That's the bad. At least I think it's the bad. I could be wrong. I don't know. Skipping, cabin. Skipping, approach. Skipping. What happens now? Because yeah, we've already done all these explorers.
She asks that I...
Okay, so I am gonna go into the memories once more, because now we are going into cheat sheet mode. Pure cheat sheet mode. So, we've only ever gotten 3 with the adversary. The first 3. Ignore the whiners. If she blocks your attack, you just have to push harder. Okay. So, I need to remember how to get to the adversary. We are going to open up the flowchart. How do I adversary? Go in armed, hesitate, and then slay.
You take the... The door to the basement creaks up.
Okay, so... You know what? I've never done just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Are you here to kill me or something? I'm gonna do I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the...
Look how reasonable she's being. You should just drop the blade and talk. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Okay, we tighten the grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon, so you should just...
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Are you sure? Can we just
You're
talk?
so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You
Squint.
stare at the princess. She squints back. The two of you are gonna
Squint harder.
squint even. So does she. At least nobody's dying. You're going to have...
Okay. Now we have to slay the princess.
doubt, unfortunately, Cloud.
We finished the job?
You and the princess stare at each other. Both.
Yep, adversary. We made it. Hasn't this already happened before?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Did I do the assume I'm telling the truth thing on a previous path? Excuse me. Where the hell did that come from? Let me take a Gatorade moment. Ugh. Okay. We are going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning, before you go any further. She will lie. Are you sure?
Yeah.
The point
We've
of
seen the entirety of this before. Okay. So... according to my gallery cheat sheet, I need to take the blade and try to slay her immediately and keep pushing.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yep, we know. Mirror on the wall.
Because there isn't. There's definitely... There isn't. Oh, stop bickering and just get on with it. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I'm gonna say you're right, it doesn't matter. Whoa.
But it does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. There was a mirror a second, but now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Enter the basement. Ugh. The grinding stone, it always makes me
The door to the basement
freak
creaks
out.
open. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice... Good. Sounds like Mike. As much as
Yeah,
I
we have
appreciate
seen
the
this
enthusiasm,
version of
just
things
make
before.
sure you don't let your bloodlust get as you descend the final step. The form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
I said it before the first time that I came on Adversary, which I think might have been one of my first session. It was either my first session or my second session. You know, now I want to go back and re-watch my own playthroughs. Is that weird? I don't know if that's weird if I want to re-watch everything that I've been through previously with this game. I don't know. But I said it before then, and I'll say it again now. Adversary hot. Adversary very hot. Big tiefling energy. I like that.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. That's a lot different than the last time, but it definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I do believe you.
Okay, more bold text. Funny that I didn't remember it until now, or later, or earlier. Time is a weird soup. Feel free to mock me in the comments, Soy. I know you already probably did. I don't know.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time. Are you okay?
Clearly not.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Do you remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
Okay,
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. I mean, I could do that for the lulz. But again, according to my notes... nuts. I was supposed to immediately slay her. You know what? We're gonna do the other thing. We're going to, turn around and leave. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye!
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal, and then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
How about... run like hell!
You do your best to scramble up the stairs before the princess can reach you. You coward!
Yep.
You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage, just barely, to throw yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you. You're safe, if only for a moment.
Do you think this door is enough to hold me? You're not getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
You say that now.
The entire cabin shakes as the princess throws herself against the basement door. It's huge and made of stone. We're fine, right?
Nope.
Of course we are. Any second now she's gonna break through that entryway. And we're finally going to get to do what we came here to do. Impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors. She comes. The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
Stop running.
We're doomed. In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes the gap between you. You do your best to defend yourself from her onslaught, but you're sorely outmatched. For every wound you inflict on her, she inflicts 2 on you until, finally, you're no longer able to so much as stand. Your body is giving out. Giving out? No, nobody's giving out. We're just getting started. Don't be delusional, it's over. You fall to your knees.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this. Come on, get up. Keep fighting me.
No, this isn't right. Listen to me. Listen to her. We can do this. We can't.
Why won't you get up?
She kicks you in the chest, splinters from your shattered ribs stabbing into your heart and lungs. Your vision starts to swim. Finally, her face, twisted into an expression of disappointment and fury, fades. Everything goes dark, and you die.
did I end up back on Eye of the Needle?
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
How on earth am I back on Eye of the Needle? I'm confused. Okay. I thought that it was impossible to get to Eye of the Needle by doing that. No, apparently it's just perish with the blade. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm back on Eye of the Needle. We're going to go to the memories for Eye of the Needle. I have a lot of the Eye of the Needle unlocked. The only mistake you made... give me a moment. I'm trying to find Eye of the Needle in my chart. Okay, here we are. The only mistake you made last time was not pushing you. Okay. Okay. We're gonna... Okay, so we're gonna fast forward. What if I'd rather do something else?
You're the chooser. The best we can do is advise. But we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers will be at the cabin. Yep.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin.
Alright, we're going to skip that to proceed to the cabin. We are going to take the blade.
The interior of the cabin is... You take the blade from the altar. It will be difficult to slay the prince good. There's no overcoming her without it.
Okay, so I did that already. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and
smash it.
Bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement.
Apparently I did smash it last time.
You is what may as well.
We're gonna skip, continue to the landing.
You've nowhere to...
We're just going to slay.
Change your plans, boys. Impatient. This is her home, not ours. You're going to let her kill us. You charge headlong into the princess, blade flashing in the dim light of the basement.
Yes, 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 yes! Finally, you get it!
For a moment, the scales feel balanced, each of you inflicting debilitating wounds on the other, striking in a dizzying synchronicity. But it isn't long before they tip in her favor. The cuts and bruises you've inflicted seem little more than superficial, barely so much as slowing her down as she continues her onslaught. You, in contrast, finding it harder to stand as your body gradually becomes less responsive, less powerful, less stable. You can tell she's trying to make it last, but all it would take is one meaningful strike, the coup de grace.
This is good, but you could have been so much better. I'm beyond you now.
Here it comes. I'll see you all on the other side.
How unsatisfying, at least for me. But the Grisette doesn't come, nor whatever. It's time for you to leave, and memory returns.
And there's that mirror.
It's gonna be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end. The thing reeks of death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
It'll be okay. I'll see you on the other side.
I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Mirror! Alright, we're gonna skip back to the little cabin. Approach.
Flickering light.
Blah, 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 da, 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 da. Thoughts on the vessel?
This one remembers a spark.
I already did that one.
Her. She has finally remembered what she thought she lost.
Did I do
The
that?
vessels are shaped by
New
memories
dialogue.
of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side.
So only partial? Okay, you know what? You know what? To heck with it. We're gonna go back.
I will long for your return. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Yes, we know. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm going to call it here. We're still gonna go.
In the woods.
Yes, narrator, we know. I'm gonna save it here. We need to go back to slot 1 and actually save over this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue on next week with more Slay the Princess. I have a surprise planned Friday, depending on things. But either way, it will probably not be here on TikTok. It will be elsewhere. So until then, I'm gonna go, and the more I play this game, the more I love it. I'll see everyone next time.